Welcome, happy Saturday, or whenever you happen to be on. My name is Tianna. This is our Yoga with Tianna practice, and we're going to get started with our flow. I'm so excited to have you here. Super, super excited. Um, we're ending out July. We're halfway through the year. Can you believe it? It's crazy. All right, are we ready? Because you know we got to pick our intention word. All right, so let's get ourselves ready to pick that intention word to get ourselves going. Yesterday was all about understanding and understand. So let's see what we got today. All right. Shout out to Melanin Queen Creative for our cards. And I'm not even going to flip it over until we both see it together. So let's see. I'm going to take understand, take our new card, and let's see what we got here. All right. Today's intention word. Are you ready? Let's read it together. Oh, all right. And it's upside down. There we go. Manifest. And I know it's backwards for you. Manifest is the word today. We're going to manifest. What are you manifesting? Maybe you're manifesting a new job, a new house, maybe a career move. What are you manifesting? Let's get on our mat and let's manifest a little bit together. Come to any comfortable seat. Oh, come down, get nice and relaxed. Take that inhale in and exhale mentally and physically arrive on this mat. Maybe your mat may look a little bit different, but give yourself permission to be here. And as we begin to manifest even our practice of what we want that to look like, give yourself permission to manifest being in this moment. So as we take those inhales in and exhales out, just start to release a portion of your body. Taking that inhale in and exhale out. I want you to slowly relax your shoulders, soften your knees. Take a few more breaths. And as we manifest, we also have those visions. So maybe you might start seeing those visions of what you want your life to be. It starts in the mind. Our mind is so powerful. So as we begin to move, let's take those shoulders, bring them up. Exhale, take them down. Inhale, bring them up. And exhale, take them down. Bring those arms up overhead. Gaze up. And on that exhale, let's roll out the wrist on the way down. Give yourself permission to again be here. Before those hands reach the ground, we're going to bring them back up. Rotate the opposite way. So continue to rotate. Bring those arms up overhead on that exhale. Let's bring the hands down. Bring them down in front. Maybe give the shoulders a little rock from side to side. Release that tension in the lower back. Gently walk those hands over to the right side of your mat. I'm going to get a little bit more center on my mat. Walk it over to the right side. Gently back to center and over to the opposite side. And gently back to center. Maybe notice if you can come down a little bit more. Lead with the chest. And gently begin to walk those hands back up towards your body. We're going to bring ourselves to our tabletop position. Taking those knees to stack right underneath the hips. Give it a rock from side to side. Taking the wrists right underneath of our shoulders. Start to maintain that balance here. If there's any wrist pain, feel free to bring those hands out to the outside of the mat. So bring the fingers out towards the outside of the mat. Give it a rock from side to side. Let's start our cow-cat, so bring yourself to stillness, back to center. Lower the belly, gaze up on that inhale. On that exhale, arch the spine. And reverse. And arch again. And reverse. Last one. Do this at your own pace. When you're ready, come back to that tabletop position. We're going to take our knees, bring them out as wide as your mat. Take your big toes to touch. Shift the weight back to the heels. Walk your hands out towards the top of the mat. Come to your child's pose. Know that you can take this pose at any part of our practice. Give it a rock from side to side. Release the tension in your hips. Gaze towards the front of your mat. We're going to shift forward to our tabletop position. Let's tuck our toes underneath. Shift the weight back. Gently bring our hands forward and lift the knees. Let's pedal out our feet. Shift the weight back towards your heels. Relax here in your downward facing dog. Maybe you'd like to pedal out your feet a little more. Hold your hips in one position or the other. Give yourself permission to do so. Maybe you'd like to hang out here in your downward facing dog. This is your practice. Let's take a few more breaths here in this posture. And begin to walk your hands back towards your feet. We're going to come to that forward fold. Belly is on the thigh. Generous bend into your knees. Hang out here in this forward fold, almost like a squat. Relax your head. Maybe taking that belly a little bit closer to the thighs if they're not already touching. Take a few cycles of breath. If it feels good, grabbing opposite elbows. Allowing your shoulders and your lower back to extend a little bit further. Notice your foot placement. Maybe you start to shift the weight into the balls of your feet. Start to come forward, activating the back of your legs. Let's slowly begin to release those hands. Begin to push up. Bringing those arms up overhead, nice and slow. Gaze up towards the hands. Press your hips forward. On that exhale, let's lower our hands down. Let's gently come towards the top of our mat. All right, give yourself some room. We're going to do 5 sun salutations. We're going to warm up our body, and then we're moving into a nice flow. Are you ready? All right, start in mountain pose. Bring your hands down. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips. Lower your hands down. Let's take a flat back. Plant the hand, step it back. We're going to flow it out. Maybe we take our tabletop for our first one. Maybe we step directly back to our downward facing dog. Let's shift the weight forward. Come onto your belly. Untuck your toes. Start to press into the fingertips as we lift the chest. Lower down. Let's come back to our tabletop position and come to our downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal out your feet. Bring your hands and keep them to stillness. Let's walk our gaze up towards our bellies, drawing our navel in, shifting the weight back. Come to your forward fold, front or back of your mat. Inhale, let's come all the way up. Keep me honest with the count. Coming right back into it. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Let's take our flat back. Plant the hand, step it back, flow it out however you'd like. So maybe you'd like to take plank this time. Hold here in your plank. Shift the weight over the balls of the feet. Lower down with those elbows in. Maybe you take it and hover. Press up for your upward facing dog as we untuck our toes. Lead with the chest. You got this. And let's shift back, tuck your toes, untuck your toes, and let's now come back. Take a nice full cycle of breath as you shift the weight towards your heels. Maybe the heels come down, maybe they don't. Take a little bend into your knees, walk your gaze towards your belly, and forward fold. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Coming right back into it. Is this one number 3? Keep me honest with the count. Forward fold. Let's take our flat back. Plant the hand, step it back, and we flow it out. Again, you can flow however you like. If you'd like to take plank or directly push back to downward facing dog, this is your practice. Do what feels good for you. We meet in downward facing dog. Breathe. The breath is the most important thing here. As you draw in the navel, let's come to our forward fold. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. You got this. Flat back. Plant the hand, step it back, and we flow it out. Now you may be saying, okay, I'm done with these chaturangas. I'm done with these upward facing dogs. Push back to downward facing dog. That's completely fine. If you want to take a break, feel free to take child's pose. Gaze towards the hands, forward fold. Inhale, let's bring it all the way up. Last one, let's make it count, forward fold. Flat back, plant the hand, step it back, and let's flow it out. Again, this is all optional, optional, optional. You can push directly back to downward facing dog. Do what feels good for you. We'll all hang out here in our downward facing dog. Before we move to the next part of our flow, just take a minute to come to your breath. We're going to start by lifting that right leg up towards the sky. Let's bend that knee open for a 3-legged dog. Maybe start to gaze underneath that underarm. Let's start to make a circle here with our knee. As we work out all the snap, crackle, pops. You can also do this down on your knee if that's more comfortable for you. To go ahead and make those knee circles just like that. Pause wherever you are. We're going to reverse those circles. And let's extend that foot back up towards the ceiling. Let's bring that foot through in between the hands. Begin to anchor yourself with both toes tracking forward. We can come up with that right hand on the right thigh. Sweep the left arm up. High crescent lunge. How we feeling? How we feeling? How we doing? Check in with your body. See if maybe you can sink in. Does it feel good to take both arms up? We're gazing forward. Maybe we sink in a little bit deeper. We're going to turn our palms out towards the outside of our mat, and we're going to straighten our legs as we bring our arms down. Can we go right back into that bend position and bring both arms up overhead? Let's do it. Bend the knees, bring the arms up overhead. And straighten. Bring the arms out, hands out towards the outside of the mat. Let's do one more. Bring it down, bring the arms up. And exhale, let's straighten. We're going to turn towards the side of our mat. So turn your feet in. Bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge forward, right towards the center. Wide leg forward fold. Bring it down. Feel free to place a block here. Bring your head down towards the mat. We're going to take a rock from side to side. Bend the knees. Very nice. We're going to turn. First we'll come up and then we're going to turn. We're going to do that same thing but on the opposite leg. So let's turn towards the back of our mat this time. Turn towards the back. Same thing, even though I'm not facing you. We're going to turn those hands to the outside and we're going to begin to straighten the leg and take it up. Take it down. Let's bend into that knee. And let's take it up. Bend the knee, bring the arms up, and take it up. One more. Bring the arms up as we bend into that front knee. Take it up. Let's turn back towards that side. Bring those arms up overhead. This time we're going to take our hands towards our hips. Can we start to hinge forward with a nice flat back? Hinge forward, nice flat back here. Start to feel that stretch along the back of the leg. Shift the weight into the balls of your feet. Draw the navel in. Gently come right back up. Let's turn that toe back towards the front of our mat. Come back into that lunge position here. Ooh, settle in. Take your hands, frame your foot. Let's step that foot back. We're back to our downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. All right, can we rotate out our knee, the other knee, because we got to finish it off. Let's bring that foot up towards the ceiling. Bend the knee, open it out. Let's make our circles. Doesn't matter which way you go, because we got to do both. Now you may notice that one side is a little bit different, and that's okay. And let's pause. Let's take those circles the opposite way. And let's straighten that leg. And let's bring it through. Frame the hands. Bring that foot down. Come into that lunge. This time, we're going to sweep that outside hand up overhead. Sweep it up. Yes. On that exhale, let's take that hand down. Step that front foot back. Come back to your downward facing dog. Let's take the opposite leg. Right leg comes up. Bring it through. Frame the hands. Bend down. Squat down into that low crescent lunge. And let's sweep that outside arm up overhead on this side. Noticing that twist in our body. Draw the belly in. Gently bring the hand down. Let's frame that foot. Step that front foot back. Pedal your feet in downward facing dog. Come down onto your knees. Give it a rock from side to side. All right, let's lower ourselves all the way down onto our belly. Come all the way down onto your belly. We're going to bring that cheek down onto the mat. And whatever side your cheek is facing, we're going to start to bring that knee out towards the side. So we're going to frog leg out our foot with our toe pointing out. Take a breath here. And start to push yourself up. Hand underneath your shoulders, push yourself up. We're going to take our opposite hand, so that hand behind us, bring it forward towards that knee. And let's open up our bodies here. Twist open your body. Breathe. Allow your body to open and get soft here. Just take a second. Notice your shoulders, allow it to open up. And we're going to begin to come out of this posture. So taking that back hand, bring it forward, right towards where your shoulder would meet. We're going to take that opposite arm, take it back up, lift through the chest. Let's take our body down. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So lower down that leg. Let's turn our face towards the opposite side. Again, we're going to turn that foot out, bend your knee. Take a moment to get grounded here. Taking hands under your shoulders, press up. And we're going to thread that back hand through and open up on this side. And again, noticing the difference, how it feels on this side versus the opposite side. Maybe it's not exactly how you want it to be. That's okay. Yoga is a practice and not a perfect. Give yourself permission to be all right with where you are right now, knowing that this is a progression. Some days are better than others, and that's okay. So we're going to bring our bodies onto our back. So start to move that top knee over towards the side, bring that foot down, and we're going to readjust our body on our mat. So come onto your mat. Let's draw our knees into our chest, hug them in, giving it a rock from side to side. As we keep that right knee into our chest, we're going to lower down that left knee. So hugging that right knee in towards your chest. Let's start to take a half happy baby here. So we're going to begin to bring that knee over towards our shoulder. Bring that foot towards you. If you can hold on to the top of the bottom of that foot with your hand, draw that knee towards the mat. You can draw that knee towards the mat. Just open up that hip. Begin pushing that knee down towards the mat. Maybe you begin to slightly open up and stretch the leg. And let's begin to bring it back in. Hug that knee back into the chest. And let's cross the knee over the body. Look back towards your back hand, away from your knees. Take a moment to soften here. Release that shoulder. And let's gently come back to center. Bring that knee back into our chest. We're going to swap out the legs at the same time. So bring that knee in. Lower down the leg we just had in. So swap out your legs. Hug that knee into the chest. Give it a little rock from side to side. And we're going to take that half happy baby on this side. So drawing that knee towards the shoulder, bringing our hand towards the sole of the foot. Take that knee down towards the mat. Now again, this side may feel different than the other side. Just honoring your body. And if it feels comfortable, you can start to extend that leg out nice and slow. If those hamstrings are particularly short today, give yourself the grace. Just take a moment and breathe. You'll know when it's too much and pause. And let's slowly begin to put that bend back into our knee. Bringing that heel nice and slowly back towards the body. Draw the knee in towards your chest. Give it a rock as we cross that knee over the body. And let's look back towards our backhand in a T. Release the tension on your body. Soften your shoulders and your hips. And let's gently come back onto our back. Hug your knee in. Let's take both knees into our chest. Give it a rock from side to side. Draw your feet up towards the ceiling. Flex your toes back. Imagine that you're holding up the ceiling with just your feet. Flex your toes back towards your body. And let's begin to point those toes up. And rotate out your ankles. Let's bring those arms up overhead. Imagine you're holding a ball or maybe even a block right over your head. Arms are parallel to the floor. We're going to zip our feet up together and slowly, slowly, slowly begin to lower our feet down. Nice and controlled. Nice and slow. 1 inch at a time. You'll start to feel that in your core. Maybe shake. It's all right. And when we just about hit the floor, let's take a moment and hover here. Take a full cycle of breath as we hover right off the ground and release your feet down. Let's take our hands, one hand to heart and one hand to belly. And maybe you'd like to take any posture that feels good for you. Before we get into our final posture, our final Shavasana, so maybe you'd like to take a little bridge pose by bending the knees, feet facing forward, and maybe press into the hips. You can take those hands down for that. Or maybe it's a plow or a happy baby, full happy baby. Whatever feels good to you. Let's start to bring ourselves down from wherever we were. Maybe take a windshield wiper rock in your knees and lower your feet all the way down. If you'd like to take some pressure off the lower back, keep your knees bent. I'm going to take one hand to heart and one hand to belly. Releasing the tension, starting at my feet. And then let's start to move that awareness and that release up towards your knees. Begin to soften your glutes. Uncurl your fingers. Come back to the nice curvature of your spine. Melt your shoulders into the mat. Gently unclench your jaw. Soften your eyes and surrender your head. Allow the earth underneath of you to rise up and support you here in this moment of stillness, of quiet. Even though there may be outside elements all around you off the mat, let's just take a nice deep inhale in and exhale out. Take another 2 breaths of stillness and silence. And as we begin to invite some movement and awareness back into our body and back into the space around us, wiggle fingers and toes. Let's hug one knee in towards our chest. And then another knee comes in, both knees in. Give it a little rock as we roll over to one comfortable side. Gently cradle your head. And using that top hand to gently push yourself up to a comfortable seat. Taking your hands to heart center with your thumbs to your chest. I want you to thank yourself for showing up for you today. Thanking your body for showing up and supporting you in the practice. And I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day. Thank you for spending your time and your energy. And I cannot wait to practice with you again. So until next time, I want you to take this energy with you off the mat and share it with others, because energy is infectious and we want to share the good stuff. All right? Namaste. All righty. Ooh, I feel a lot more relaxed. My hips feel a lot more relaxed here. How does it feel for you? I want you to let me know in the chat. We're definitely going to turn up the vibes just a little bit, right? Just a little, just a little. I hope that you enjoyed the practice. I thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see that we have my moderator, Twitch. Hello. If you didn't set your watch, I hope you did. Go ahead and end it. I'm going to go ahead and end mine. Thank you for being here. Abigail, hello. Fiso, hello. And Marshmallow, I don't know. Hello. Hey, comes with the plate. Good morning. How you been? I hope you're doing well. I thank you for being here. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the practice. And I cannot wait to practice with you again. Remember, tell a friend to tell a friend. We're almost at 4,000 subscribers. So tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, I will see you